Kibbs here from the Brothers Geek Out podcast, and on this week's special episode we have Deacon and Jazzie Zonzolo from the movie Sumotherhood. Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you. I am free, brother.
You guys absolutely smashed it, and like when me and my best friend came out of that premiere, we were like,
"What, you was at the premiere?"
Yeah, we were at the premiere. Yeah, we want to see more stuff like that.
Yeah,
The hype you guys bring to that is unbelievable, and it's like, how did you guys keep up with that energy?
it was mad.
Yeah, it was Jazzie. I've got to say, like Jazzie and Richie Campbell, their energy was like 100% all times. Like it was crazy because take after take, they would just give it everything. And yeah, we were really blessed with an amazing cast to just put everything into it. So, but keeping that energy, yeah, I guess that was hard at times. Yeah,
Because speaking about Richie, I don't know how you guys actually kept up with that, because he was insane.
Yeah.
And it was like, you bring that sort of power to a performance, and you've seen the type of work he's got, his camera.
Yeah.
And then you guys are there and you're like, oh my God, this guy's like, how do I keep up? Like, that must have been insane to just see him in the zone, because you guys did it years ago, and you're revisiting these characters again. So there's a massive break.
Yeah.
Like, how did you guys zone into that to get back into those characters?
and do you know what? Like Richie was so busy, I didn't get all the rehearsal time I would have liked with it. But he's so on it and he's so professional. He came around my flat one time and just brought it back after all them years of like not playing Tyrone. He just brought it back, and it was like, wow, he's bringing it right in front of me. And I was like, we need to get this on set. We need to record this. And like, because he's just in character all the time and walk around set, with his arms like that. And
Yeah.
he's just always in character, isn't he? Yeah.
He was literally always in character. Like, he's an amazing actor, and
He really is.
amazing actor. And I feel like with the type of cast that we had as well, it's like everyone was on their A-game. So it was kind of, as much as it was hard, but everyone was just, trying to just top each other, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've done it. Yeah, we did all right.
You guys should be proud, honestly. You guys as well. You guys brought that same level of hype from what you did originally to this as well. And how did you guys find that process of like getting that back again and getting that younger self of yourself back to where you are now?
I feel like it was kind of easy, I think, personally, for me and Az, because I feel like we kind of worked on the script for so long that we kind of knew it inside out. So by the time we got on set, it just felt like second nature. Like, it was just
And it was just getting our head around the fact that these are different characters to what we played in another movie. So it was a different dynamic. It was slightly different. So I guess like what Jazzie was saying, it felt like where we were behind the writing side of it, it only felt right to kind of, by the time we were on set, we just knew it. We just
really good.
Just kind of knew what we were doing, and we were on the same page a lot of the time. So yeah, and that's great, because obviously I was trying to do so much directing. It was good to have Jazzie there where I knew he knew what he was doing. He was on point.
Yeah.
So that was good.
When did you guys start writing for this? Because you guys did this together with Michael.
Yeah.
How long ago was the process of like when you guys set?
2015 we first started looking at different ideas, but it was quite a slow process because we wanted to get it right. We spent a lot of time thinking about really, really small details.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably around 2015.
Yeah. So it's a long time. For me, this is like an alternate reality story, which is really cool. And you guys are building kind of a universe for us. Like, we've kind of had a stop on movies like this. We didn't see much of this. So it's really brought back a lot of the questions that I've got are from our listeners, and the tone that you guys had in this as well. The one thing that somebody asked was the action scene.
Yeah.
How long you guys trained for that?
You know what? We just went with it, man. We just kind of, I guess we did a bit of training, and with Pete, and we got fit. But it was really intense because we were trying to do a lot in a very short space of time. It was still quite a low budget film, so we were trying different techniques and just hoping it worked. And then when I got back to the edit, I was like, wow, okay, everyone's on point. This looks really good. And yeah, it was amazing to be directing that kind of stuff. From maybe it wasn't another to kind of explosions and car chases, and I felt like a proper director. It felt good, yeah.
It was important. It was important for us to have the action as well. Like, I feel like it just took it to a whole different level, and that's what we really wanted. Like, I feel like when you watch a lot of the American films, they kind of got that type of ingredients.
Yep.
So we were just like, why not, man?
Yeah.
You guys bring a tone of mental health into this as well. How important was that for you guys?
For me, it was really important. I felt like with everything that's kind of been written about me in the press over the years, and I felt like people could be quite scared of that. I felt like I needed to get a conversation going around men's mental health and to kind of take ownership of that as well. So even though me and Rico are completely different characters, I wanted there to be similarities. I wanted obviously him to have bipolar, and just to kind of just touch on certain subjects that can just get a conversation going, just to kind of, but done in a kind of not a preachy way, kind of offensive way, if that makes sense.
No, totally. You drop a great line in there in between when they were having that bonding session.
Yeah.
And with the entire of the movie, did improvisation, some of them, or were you quite
not really, to be honest with you. I feel like as much as I love improv, but I feel like the way we kind of had the script was just really tight. And yeah,
it's like we kind of did all that improvisation in our overtime before that, and then if we've done a little bit of improv and we liked it, we put it in the script. So by the time we were on set, it was pretty much
it was a nice,
and
which is very rare, to be honest with you. Because I'm a person that really loves to improvise, and but by the time we was there, you know, normally as an actor, like, you might feel a little bit different. You might feel like on the day, like, let me just add this and that or whatever. But yeah, it was just really tight, really, really tight.
I wouldn't class this as an indie film for the UK, because I saw it as a big blockbuster movie because of the action scenes and the extra things that you guys did, and the tone of it as well, because the quality changes in that as well. When it came to the look of the movie, did you guys have some references and
for me, I guess I wanted to have a kind of musical video element to it, a music video element. So the colors, the shades of color, we spent a long time in the grade trying to perfect that. And I feel like overall, what we managed to achieve was something that definitely looks a step up from where we left off with Another End. You know, that felt like a bit of an indie film, and like, I'm really glad you kind of said that, because we really wanted it to be more than just your typical indie film. It really set our goals quite high. But yeah, kind of, you know, every shot and every angle, there was a reason behind it, really, just for it to stand out and for it to look quite different. Yeah, because I think the quality out there is so high at the moment.
It is.
We had to kind of keep up with that.
No, it definitely is. I think the industry has changed dramatically in the past 5 years to the way sort of movies look now. It doesn't have that. You could go back to Another Hood and you could see the quality difference between that to what it's becoming now. You guys have got a massive amount of great cast and cameos in this.
Yeah.
Like, trying to bring them all together. This is like an Avengers Assemble moment. When did you guys kind of start reaching out and start saying, you know what, I want to get this person involved?
Do you know what? I think all the way through we were kind of reaching out to certain people, because there was times when we thought we had the funding and we were ready to go. So we would make phone calls and then find out, okay, it's falling through. We've got to start from scratch. And obviously, you know, a lot of the cast stuck by us throughout all that. So like London, for instance, we spoke to London from the beginning of 2015. And
well, she would pop by when we were writing.
And she stuck with it, you know. I feel like the cast really believed in what we were doing, and they knew we were trying to do something different, and we were really blessed, I think.
It's amazing, guys. Absolute blast. I think when we came out of that premiere and the buzz that everybody had after that, and we were laughing all the way home as well. There's a scene with Richie where he has the wobbly knees with his brother in the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know why we kept on laughing about that, but it was the extravagantness of what he does to that moment of wobbly knees just absolutely destroyed us. Again, with the writing process, it's hard because you're coming from a long time writing those characters, and coming to a point now where you're involved in the writing as well now, Jazzie.
Yeah.
How did you find?
Just work myself in.
Yeah.
No, but do you know what? For me, it was really good. Like, I feel like I learned a lot. Adam and Michael honestly are like amazing at what they do. So I was just able to kind of just learn from them really, you know, during this process. So for me, really, it was kind of like it was a surreal moment, because it's like I did another hood. I wish I was a part of the writing team at the time. And then when I got this, I was just like, yeah, this is perfect. But all in all, I would say for me, this was such a learning curve, just to kind of see how, you know, like how to build up the characters and this and that. Because I come from an improv background, so for me, this is the first time I do film. So it was, it was honestly best thing in the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because you're coming and seeing what's happening in the background.
Yeah.
Which is, you're not coming up to set, learning your lines and the rest of it. You're actually, oh my God, we would have to write this.
Yeah.
With like getting Paramount involved, and because I know movie making business is probably the hardest, and you did say that it was quite hard to get the script out there, and funding falling in and out. How does that affect the kind of momentum of what you guys are trying to do?
I feel like we were very blessed that Paramount got behind us, because I felt like we were doing the right thing, in the sense that we put so much work into it.
Yeah.
And I felt like the people at Paramount, they really got it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not like a film that everyone will really get. You've got to really see the vision.
That's right.
And they saw the vision, and they're a great team. The whole team, John and everyone there, they really care about filmmaking, and that was nice, because you do certain jobs and you work on certain sets where there's a feeling of there's no care involved.
That's right.
You know, everyone wanted this film to do well. Everyone put their heart and soul into it. But I think for us, it felt like a really big achievement, you know, to have a studio like that backing us. I know we were like, wow, okay, this feels special, yeah.
The future, guys. The future. Is it already in plan? Something happening?
Do you know what?
Sneak peeks.
Do you know what I've learned in this industry? I kind of take each day as it comes, and I feel like, for me, I think the main thing is just be creative. I just really want to be creative, and I want to direct again. And you know, we're writing at the moment. We've got other projects we want to put out there. So it's just kind of, you know, keeping the momentum and working hard, really, innit? Yeah.
No, it's the way. We started this podcast 8 years ago. We didn't think 8 years later, you know, you've got people across the world listening to it, 50,000 downloads and all of that. It's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, with what you guys do, you guys are on the front line. Like, how do you, and this is the mental health aspect of things, like, how do you take on days? That's a big responsibility, what you guys are doing, and you're giving it out to the world.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. Me and Adam have a lot of conversations and stuff about this. I just feel like when you know it's for you, you know, no matter how hard it is or whatever it is, because it's easy to quit, right? But there's just something in your gut, that's something just burning, that's just telling you, you got to keep going, this is for you. And I feel like that's what kept us going all these years. Like, all the rejections that we got previously and stuff, and we kept going. It's not easy, but I feel like our team, like me, Adam and Michael, we just know that we're here for a reason. Like, there's a purpose.
The end result.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes back to what you were saying about Paramount. It was like, there was so much kind of blood, sweat and tears into this project. It was like, to get to that other side, and like I said, have Paramount's backing, it made it worthwhile. And it kind of shows people that, you know, don't give up, like Jazzie says. You know, there's always someone that will see the vision. So if you, like I would say to anyone watching, like, if you're creative, then just get writing. Pick up a camera, just make it happen.
And sometimes as well, and I say this all the time, it's like, a lot of the times people will see other people and be like, oh my gosh, we need to hang about with these guys, and they need to let us in. And it's like, no, sometimes just you got your little set of friends and whatever, make something happen and they'll see it. They might even holler at you. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, just stay in your lane, do your thing, just, you know, and things will happen.
Keep grinding, guys.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You're gonna have tough days, and it's okay to have those tough days, but keep grinding.
It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. I'll tell you that. Like, we should, as much as like we're sitting here and whatever, there's definitely moments where me and Ads, you know, one of us have to be strong for the other person. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you just have those off days where you're like, I don't know, man. But at the end of it, we always know that the end goal. And I guess because we've just done this film, and we did it with Paramount and whatever, and we know how far we've come. It's like now it's like anything's possible. Even with the cast, like the cast that we got, if we was to tell anyone that that's what we're trying to get, they'll be like laughing at us. You know what I mean? They'll be like, you ain't getting that, no way. You know? So I think now me and Ads are just at that point now where we're just like, yeah, man, ain't no one can tell us nothing. We're just gonna keep on creating. That's keep grinding.
Yeah, keep grinding. That's good. Bless you guys, man. Bless you guys. Honestly, proud project.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's adored a lot. My family members loved it.
No, thank you.
And I want to see more of this. So I'm happy that you guys are back in the scene. I'm happy that you guys have done this. Can't wait to see more. I honestly can't wait to see more. All right, I'm going to do a UK grind trivia here.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, let's test your knowledge a little bit. Hopefully I said this right, and I've got dyslexia, guys, so I may mess up, even though my handwriting's all messed up as well. Which grime artist is recognized for his distinctive flow and dynamic performance who released the track Fix Up, Look Sharp?
Fizzy Roll School.
Yeah. Which pirate radio station played a big role in grime music during the early years?
I think it could either be two. It could be Rinse FM or Deja Vu.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
Right. You got that right. Get that right. Which year did Lethal Bizzle release Pap?
What's that?
Did he say it in the intro?
Unless it's the remix.
2000 it was the early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000. Is it? Can't be 2008.
No way. It was like 2002 or I'm saying
2002.
2004.
I'm saying 2000. Oh, pow. Oh, right. 2000. I would say 2005, 6.
Because it was a couple of years before we shot Kidulthood. So I'm saying 2004.
I was in school. Or are you saying 2000? Yeah, I'll say 5, 6.
There were 6.
Adam's right.
Yeah,
2004. 2004. Kano released an ultimate grime classic called P's and Q's. What year did that come out?
I was still school times for me.
It was later. It was later than Pound and that.
Yeah, so 2000 and can't be P's and Q's. That's early 2000, right? So
it wasn't early. It was later than you think.
Wait, if Pow's 2004, P's and Q's definitely.
So I remember putting 2000s in another bit, right? And it was a little bit old by then. Wait. I would say 2010.
2010?
No, 2011. No, 20. No, is that too late?
That might be bare late. Because Pow, if Pow come out, wait, 2004. If Pow come out 2004, I reckon P's and Q's come out 2006, 7.
I'll say 8.
Oh, man, guys. The same year, 2004 it came out.
2004?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was later than Pow?
I thought it might have been later than Pow as well.
Oh, this one you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2004. This one you guys gotta get. Do you remember when the Hype Hype Ting was released?
The Hype Hype Ting. That was.
I know you must know.
So that was around another times, and that was 2011.
Yeah.
Good on
you. No, absolutely amazing, guys. Listen, it's out on digital release on the 12th of December, guys.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough for the time, guys. Honestly,
thank you.
And it's always nice. For me, it's a starstruck moment.
No, thank you.
Because watching you guys do what you did back then and still doing it now it's inspiring. I'm coming from a background. I'm a comic artist, so I started this podcast with my brother when he moved abroad to Hong Kong. and it's given us opportunities like this. And honestly, your time is valuable. Massive thank you, man. Congratulations again on it. Honestly, I have to shake our hands on how cool that was.